Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is incredible, or evening, or afternoon, or whatever it is. We're going to go in with Lucy, and I'm going to tell you why in a second here, and I just want to see how she's doing. Hi, baby girl. How you doing today? Oh, she is looking so good, and she is a monster. I mean, look at that animal right there. Woo! It's okay, baby. It's okay. Come on. Come on with me. I tell you what, dealing with the 20-foot snake one-handed with the camera in your hand, probably not the easiest thing in the world, but she's in a good mood today, so I can kind of manipulate her around as much as I want. There you go, big girl. Look at the size of this animal right there. Whoa! She's going in the water. She's like, Daddy, leave me alone. Why did I start my day in this enclosure? And the reason I did that, and I'm just going to kind of hang out with Lucy a little bit. Hey, girl, it's okay. Oh, my God, she is so absolutely amazing. Hi, baby. Don't bite me. It's okay. There you go. How you doing, sweetheart? As you know, I tell you, I want to just kind of give you guys some life advice today, if that makes any sense to you. And the fact is that you can make an impact on people's lives if you do it the right way. And that's why I started my day with Lucy. Look at this girl. Just take a look at her. It's crazy. She's going up in her tree. It's because I have taken a lot of advice from you guys. What I mean by that is when you guys give me really good advice, right? Maybe you say, Brian, I wish you would do something different. A lot of times I listen to it and I do the best I can do to implement it, right? So Lucy and all my other reticulated pythons are in big, large enclosures. I mean, look at it. I can walk around. It's huge in here. She's got a big tree to climb in. She's got rocks to go on. And all of my retics are this way. And that really, not only do I think that that's the right thing to do, but it also came from years ago when people were saying, listen, I don't think it's right to keep retics in a smaller enclosure. They need places to climb. They need room. And I thought, you know, you're right, you know? And again, I'm not criticizing anyone that does that because that's not what I would do. But what I'm saying is that I took that advice and I have implemented that advice. And that came from people that were very level-headed saying, Brian, I wish I'd see you do this. And guess what? That really inspired me to actually do it. I am absolutely loving the little baby turtles, and so far every single turtle has done well. I mean, how awesome is that? They've been thriving and they've been doing really well, and that's really amazing. And the reason I wanted to bring it up to you about, you know, that kind of good criticism in a way, or constructive criticism, or whatever you might want to call it, you know, it really can inspire people if you go about it the right way to do things. You know, the reptarium was something I wanted to do my whole life, but I'm not going to lie, a lot of the comments that I had 5-6 years ago doing YouTube and Instagram and all that type of stuff did kind of push me in this direction, right? I listened to people. Now, the reason I'm saying that is that, you know, and by the way, look at how amazing Ivy looks right now. I mean, she's she's in shed, but look at the bubbles coming out from the waterfall. I mean, this is so cool. I love this place. But the truth is, a lot of the decision that really pushed me into doing it was the fact that I had constructive criticism from people. But you could go about it the right way, and that's really the topic of this conversation, is the fact that, you know, if you don't think someone is doing something right, first off, let's just say that maybe you're not an expert either, right? We're all learning, right? But you gotta give people a reason to listen to you. If you go and attack people and say, like, you're doing everything wrong, you're terrible, you're this and that, are they gonna listen to you? Probably not. I know that I have really learned to not deal with negative comments at all. I don't even care about negative comments anymore. When someone says something really negative and mean and hateful and stuff like that, I actually feel bad for them, and I just move on with my life and I go to the next comment. And that's something that you might want to think about if you want to get through to somebody. And trust me, guys, I understand it is so easy to be negative in the environment that we're in right now. I mean, listen, guys, we're coming up on a year of kind of just unbelievably crazy things happening on. We're all kind of having this fatigue of being locked in and shut out and masked up and not being able to do things, and it is easy for us to turn negative. I get it. Trust me, I work every day to not go down that path. Now, I'm lucky. I get to hang around beautiful animals like Jeffrey here and all the animals at the Reptarium, and that's something I love so much. But hey, listen, it's the same for us. I mean, we're different. You know, the Reptarium runs differently. Everything we do is different. I mean, it's easy to go down that negative path, but in this time, I think that it's even more important for us to lead in an example so that we can stay positive. And again, you know, I've been doing YouTube for 12 years now, right? And I watch a ton of YouTube and a ton of Instagram and a ton of Twitter and TikTok. You know, I have never once left a negative comment on anyone's video ever. If I don't disagree with them, I just move on, you know what I mean? But if I really do feel like there's something that needs to change, number one, I personally wouldn't leave a comment, but I would probably reach out to the person and say, hey, listen, I don't really agree with this on this. Maybe you want to do this, and this are my reasons for it. So that might be the way you want to go about it. And when you do, that really impacts people like me. I don't know that you guys realize how many ideas that I get for the vlog and other things I'm doing from reading comments on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever the case may be. As a matter of fact, you guys had the idea to buy this little camera here to fix the pond. Now, whoever came up with that idea, it was a terrible idea, but because it didn't work. But I did buy it. Now I have this cool little thing that I can put up my nose or something like that. But the truth is that I think it's important to have that conversation back and forth in the comments and in things like that. It's amazing. You guys are incredible, and 99.9% of our comments are positive, and I appreciate you guys for that. As a matter of fact, I try to only focus on those positives. Like I said, when someone says something really hateful, I literally just pass it up, or I go, gosh, that just must stink to have to be that kind of person that would write that comment. And sometimes I'll even hear like, Brian, the video's only been up for 5 minutes and you have 5 dislikes on it already. And I'm like, yeah, but I have 500 likes too. I'm going to focus on the 500 people that liked it, not the 5 people that don't. So again, it's just important to always try to put that spin towards the positive. Hey, Drogo. Hi, baby boy. Oh my God. I can't believe I have a sloth, guys. And that's the thing, right? Is that, I've grown so much as a person in the last 5 years, and in particular the last 3 years, with keeping animals, the way I look at life, everything that's gone on in this last year with my anxiety issues. And there were a lot of people when I talked about getting Drogo the sloth were like, that is a terrible idea, Brian. You cannot keep a sloth. You don't know what you're doing. You've never kept mammals like this. You're going to do bad. And you're right. I had to learn a lot. And even though I researched it for years, I'm going to be honest with you, now that we've had Drogo for 2 months, I've learned more in the last 2 months than I could have possibly learned for years of researching and reading. And that's what it's always about, right? You learn as you go. And if you're not evolving, then you're dying, right? And I evolved to change all the ways that I keep animals. Yeah, there's still some issues over at BHB that I'd like to change in the future as well. I'm not done evolving, and I do take all those constructive criticisms to heart. I get it, I really do. I want to do the best, not only for my animals, but also the animal community, and I want to be as much of a beacon of light in that way. And that is just about being positive, because let me tell you guys, words do matter. So when you're writing words and comments to people everywhere all over YouTube or wherever it is, your words are important. And you gotta really make sure that you're choosing your words wisely. You don't want them to come back and bite you in the butt. Looks like RJ is like, oh, you're getting fed again. He's starting to get used to being fed every day. It's something else. And I've changed so much in the last 10, 12 years since I've been doing YouTube. When I watch my old YouTube stuff, I even cringe, guys. I really do. And that doesn't mean that I don't have a ways to go, because of course we're always going to be changing. But don't judge me on what I did 5 or 6 years ago, because I've listened to a lot of you people and made huge changes over here at BHB. And every now and then I'll hear about RJ, like RJ needs a bigger pond. Well, number one, he does. This is a pretty big pond compared to what a lot of people keep alligators in. But at the same time, I know that. I know he's going to need a bigger pond. And I've told you guys that when we do the Reptarium 3.0, he's going to get a huge, like almost 20-foot enclosure so that he can stay in there pretty much the majority of his life. And I get that, so I don't mind hearing from you guys. I seriously never want to discourage you guys from saying, hey Brian, maybe you should do this, or Brian, have you ever thought of this? Because you influence me by doing that, and you influence other people by doing it as well. I have no doubt about that. But just remember that at the same time, I usually am pretty aware of all the things that are going on, because I want to continue to evolve as well, right? What we've changed in the last 3 to 5 years has been astronomical. Can you imagine? I want to instill the same change over the next 3 to 5 years in the future, so that we're even better than we've ever been. And of course, I need your help with that. And everyone that you're watching needs your help to stay positive, be encouraging, supportive of the things, because listen, my success and my ability to reach people is directly related to you guys, each and every one of you. And don't think I don't appreciate that. Another thing that we changed really from your guys' advice is that we started putting bedding back in with our ball python style. We used to keep just paper in, and we liked it because it was really sanitary, but it really did bother a lot of people that it was just so sanitary and aesthetic, right? So we ended up putting coconut bedding in here, and we do want to add hides as well. But the truth is that if we put this deep enough, they can kind of burrow in. And plus, once you shut this drawer, it's kind of like a hide in its own. So let me just tell you that I agree that some snakes shouldn't be kept in drawers, maybe like retics that like to climb around and do things like that. And again, I'm not going to attack someone that does it. I'm saying I personally don't want to do that anymore. But ball pythons in particular, they actually thrive in this type of environment. Most ball pythons, if you took it out of a drawer like this and you put it into a big vivarium, it's going to stress out and not do well. There are some that do well that way, but a lot of them don't. You know, you definitely see that they eat better in this environment, they breed better in this environment, they're better. They live in holes in West Africa, right? They don't cruise around, they're not nomadic. I mean, they literally live in a hole almost their whole life. So you gotta know the species, right? So if you know the species, but I realize to some people that don't know much about reptiles, when you see a snake in an enclosure like this and you just think, wow, it's like it's spent his whole life in there not doing anything. And I think that maybe some enrichment in there could help, you know, again, hide box, maybe some plants, something like that, switching around, something that we'd like to implement in the future for sure. But as far as radical changes with ball pythons, probably in this environment is the best way to go. Every now and then I've just got to pull out the super lorry leopard ball pythons to show you guys, to show you how absolutely stunning they are. Again, the future of that project is pretty amazing. Can you imagine when we get this into piebald, you know, maybe lavender albino, banana. I mean, there's just so many options. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Clown. Can you imagine a super lorry leopard clown spot nose? I mean, who knows? I mean, it's going to be pretty incredible. And the truth is, guys, like I said, I never want to preach to you guys about what you do. And again, for me personally, I've matured to a point where it doesn't bother me when there's negativity, but other people it really does affect. I mean, I've talked to a ton of fellow YouTubers and social media people that are really devastated by the negativity that's been happening over the last little bit. And again, I understand, the world is crazy right now, but we have to try to bring ourselves to the most positive point we can, because again, you know, it's not going to help to be negative. We got to just stay positive, and things will get better. There's no doubt about it. And listen, you know, I understand if you see something that you don't like that I do, or you see something that other people do that you don't like, definitely speak out, but just be courteous about it, because definitely going to make a bigger impact if you're nice than if you're just a jerk about it. I can guarantee you that. Let's end this video on a happy note. Now, Lori opened this, so I'm not sure who sent this to me, but this is absolutely adorable. This is a sloth yoga calendar. That's right, a sloth yoga calendar. Are you kidding me right now? That is absolutely adorable. Love it. And by the way, just so you guys know, this is a bone of contention with Jay, not the Jay behind the camera, Jay, the other guy. You know, my sloth guy. This is a three-toed sloth, and we have a two-toed sloth. And 99% of what you see is actually a three-toed sloth instead of a two-toed sloth, which is fine. It doesn't bother me, guys, but just so you know. So hey, I've got something else that looks like a sloth. I just love this. This is actually, let me just see who this is from really quick. This is amazing. I love when you guys send me sloth stuff. I mean, trust me, Lori goes crazy about it, but I love it. And this just says, have fun. What does it say? Play? Oh, have fun playing Sloth, LOL. And I'm sitting laughing. Merry Christmas. Love from Nan, Steve, Stevie, Luna, and Pudgy too. So, okay, so we have.
You know, that's my grandma.
Pudgy? What?
No, that's from my grandma.
This is from your grandma.
From my grandma. Steven, Linda's my grandma. Steven, Stevie,
oh my gosh.
And Luna. And
oh my god. Well, they sent us Sloth, my broth.
Well, there you go.
What does this even mean? It's a game, a sloth, my broth. Oh, so
is it like Operation?
Yeah, no. So I think what happens is that the sloth is on top of a bunch of noodles, and you have to pick the noodles out.
Almost like pickup sticks.
Oh my god! Look, see, there you go. There's the illustration. So thank you, Grandma. We appreciate you. We'll definitely be playing Sloth My Broth on Christmas for sure. So again, guys, I don't mean to preach you. I just am telling you that positivity is going to win. There's an old saying that says negativity wins the short game, but positivity always wins the long game. So just go ahead and do that. If you guys enjoyed this video, here's a playlist. By the way, I need your help. Click a couple of those, right? Helps my click-through rate, helps my channel, and I appreciate you guys for it. Also, could you do me a favor right up over here? Can you subscribe to my podcast channel? That would mean the world to me. That's my Christmas present from you to me. Over on this side, I hope that you're subscribed to this channel. If not, hit that subscription button. Turn those post notifications to all. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember, you are changing the world, and be kind to someone. I'll see you tomorrow.